Welcome to our Hidden Gems series at Gaia Maps. The goal of this series is to outline some lesser known countries in the world. Just give you guys a little bit of overview and background on these countries, maybe show some cool geographical features, just to get you a little more background knowledge on other countries of the world besides the heavy hitters that we all know. So first of all, I wanted to establish where Croatia is. So it's between Eastern and Central Europe here. It's bounded on the north by Slovenia, northeast Hungary. East here is Serbia, and then it closes around Bosnia-Herzegovina, and it has a small border here with Montenegro, right on the Adriatic Sea. It's made up of a ton of islands here along the coast of the Adriatic. We're going to do a historical overview as well of Croatia. So Croatia itself has been occupied by people for as long as there have been people, essentially. There are Neanderthal ruins in the northwestern parts of the country. The most common belief of where the Croat people came from is that they migrated from what is now Russia into the Slavic and Baltic states. Croatia, as a sovereign country, is actually quite old. It was recognized by Pope John VIII as an independent duchy during the reign of Duke Branimir. This is a statue of him. So as of 879, Croatia is on the map. So the next big important historical period for Croatia happened in the 16th century when they elected Ferdinand I, who was a Habsburg, to be their king. He was the king of Croatia and Hungary. And as a result of that, the Ottoman Empire was held back from conquering Vienna, which was a big goal of Suleiman the Magnificent, the ruler of the Ottoman Empire in the early days. So you'll notice from this picture, if you see where the Adriatic Sea is to the east of Italy, up there on the northeastern shore, that sort of bulb coming into the Adriatic Sea, that is where Croatia is today. And you can see that it is not green. So Croatia was a big thorn in the side of the Ottomans, and they were not able to push through to Vienna because the Croatians and Hungarians allied with what was essentially the Holy Roman Empire at that point, and did not allow them to take it. This is also what results in the borders we see today in Croatia. So that's why Bosnia is sort of enclosed within Croatia, because the Ottomans were able to take all of that. You'll also see that little extension to the sea, and we see that as well in the current map of Croatia, where Bosnia holds a small path to the Adriatic Sea, and that is a remnant of the Ottoman conquest, but they did not get farther north than Croatia on their march to Vienna. Now that we've established the borders of Croatia and how they got to where they are, we'll talk about the people a little bit. It's pretty simple. 90% of Croatia is occupied by Croats. 91% of them are Christian. 86% are Catholic. This is a cathedral in the capital, which is Zagreb. It's a 12th century cathedral. The population of Croatia is just over 4 million, 4.076 million. This is a statue of the Assumption here as well. Very pretty town square here. We're going to cover some geographic points of interest in Croatia. This is an overlook of the town of Split, which is probably the most popular tourist location. You can see a cruise ship over here. Beautiful crystal blue water here. Lots of amazing beaches. Take a look at where it's at. It is in the province of Dalmatia in Croatia, which is this area here. This is where Dalmatians come from. Dalmatia was named that by the Romans, who originally controlled it. It was also controlled by the Republic of Venice. If you didn't know, the Republic of Venice was very powerful, and it being part of Italy is a relatively recent thing. Venice was its own thing and was very strong in the Middle Ages. Next thing I wanted to cover is the Golden Horn off the island of Brač, or however you say that. So it's called the Zlatni Rat in Croatian, but it's also known as the Golden Horn. You can see why here. I'm going to drop in here and just take a look. This is just amazing to me. It's like a beach with just water all the way around. Beautiful crystal blue water like you'd see in the Mediterranean. Pretty amazing. I've tried to save the best for last here. This is the Plitvice Lakes National Park in Croatia. I'm going to close the video by just kind of zooming around here and giving you all a look at this, because when I first got this idea, somebody told me about Croatia, and they said, "Oh yeah, there's just waterfalls everywhere there," and I just didn't know that. And we're gonna take a look at it here, because this is the park where you can see all of that. So yeah, just to wrap things up, this is an overview of the Plitvice National Park. You can see the waterfalls down there from above. Really cool. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Thought it'd be interesting to see a country that people don't talk about as often as being very beautiful. So next time you're at a party and someone's talking about places they want to go, you can say, you know where's beautiful? Croatia.